Wednesday. Happy Valentine's Day. We are tuning in live at 11:30 in the morning, which we normally meet in the evening. So sorry I switched that up on you guys, but I figure with it being Valentine's Day, I hope you guys have some relaxing romantic dinner plans for this evening. So I didn't want to ruin your night with a Facebook Live. So we're switching it up for the morning. We are live. My son is downstairs in the playroom, but he's being entertained. So hopefully we don't hear any screeching or crying in the background. Thank you for tuning in, whether you are watching live or watching the replay if you're not able to catch me live, since we are at a different time. Hello, thank you for watching. I'm Allie, if this is your first time watching. I'm a motherhood photographer based in Richmond, Virginia. Hi, Missy. And I am in Richmond, Virginia with my husband, Ryan, and our 16-month-old son, Michael. And I am pregnant, hence the topic for today, and due March 14th, which actually our scheduled C-section date is March 9th. So we are in the 3-week countdown. It's pretty intense. We're really excited, but we're going to be rocking that 2 under 2 there for a minute. So pray for us and wish us luck, I guess. But I thought this would be a fun, timely post topic to walk you through what was Michael's and is now Thomas's nursery, and also kind of dig through my hospital bag that I packed about a week ago. I still have a few things to throw in there, which we'll chat about, but if you're currently pregnant or trying to get pregnant, or just a fellow mom or a follower that just wants to tune in, thanks for watching. So we'll go ahead and get started, just to kind of bring you up to speed. So this was Michael's nursery when he was in here. His birthday, he turned 1 last October. So we transitioned him to a big boy room, which is right on the other side of the wall. So he sleeps in there. So now we kind of kept really everything the same, with, you know, swapping out a few things, obviously photos and a few decor items, but kept the theme, if you will, the same, just to make things easier. Why invent the wheel? We went more of a nautical route for Michael's room, which eventually I guess these guys will be in the same room down the road, if that works out. We are expecting another boy. I don't know if I mentioned that. So 2 boys and my husband. My house will never be clean, so any tips, ladies, please feel free to comment below. But we can go ahead and get started. I'm on my phone, which I've set it to do not disturb, so hopefully we don't get any interruptions there. So bear with me. And I think that is all of the initial announcements before we dive into the nursery. So let's go ahead and do that. So let me pop this thing off of the tripod and flip my screen if I can. And let's see. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me move my tripod. So here is the nursery, and I'm going to keep it as still as I can, guys. I'll try not to get you seasick here. And I'll keep the orientation and landscape so it doesn't swap around on you, but I'll back up here. So this is the nursery. We have you're gonna sense a theme here is Amazon. We got a lot of things on Amazon. I will link afterwards all of the kind of affiliated links on some of the things I'm talking about, in case you want to get yours. So we have the crib here. We got this at Babies R Us. We love this crib. It's one of those 4-in-1 crib, so it'll kind of convert down the road, which is nice. There's my humongous hospital bag we'll talk about in a minute. Over here on the left side, I actually scored this corner bookshelf on Craigslist, if you can imagine, and I didn't even have to paint it. It just happened to be perfect, and so we put it right in here. We painted this nursery. We chose gray, and I can get the exact paint color if you want it. Just chime in below and I can post that. We went gray just to go kind of gender neutral, so we didn't have to switch it up each time. We brought kiddos into this world. So anyway, we kind of went with a woodlands inspired theme. I was very outdoorsy and adventurous when I was little. So was Ryan. We kind of back up to some woods where our house is now. So that's kind of the theme we were going with. So you'll see some of the decor items here that were gifts from friends and family. This white noise machine, which is fantastic. My parents make fun of me because it's so loud when we put it on max volume and it sounds like a jetliner. But they sleep through the night, so highly recommend that. I'll send the link, I'll post a link there. So we have the crib, we have the mattress all the way boosted up to the top, obviously. We didn't transition Michael to his crib in his room, I think, until he was 8 or 10 weeks old. So he was in our room, obviously, during that time. When we got closer to that 8 to 10 week mark, we kind of started putting him in here for naps and stuff, just to kind of get used to the room. These are room darkening blinds, I believe, but not curtains. And I kind of did that on purpose because I didn't want it to be completely pitch dark in here, because when we're on the go and it's nap time, I'm not always in a room that's perfectly pitch dark. So hopefully that kind of made him more flexible with the nap schedule. These frames I got on Amazon, and I just got these pictures back from our photographer yesterday, so I was really excited to get these. Sorry, my hands are shaking. Cup of coffee from this morning, I guess. I will link to these Amazon frames as well if you're interested. I have this in here because I wanted to show you all, and I should do a blog post on this, but The Story of You is the baby book we got from Michael. So of course I had to do the same for Thomas. I can't slack on that. It's Emily Lay, which you've heard me talk about her. And I'll dig in this book maybe on a blog post or something, or a future live topic, if that would be interesting, to kind of dig through what that book covers. And I've printed out a bunch of pictures and I still need to fill it out. But that is his baby book. Got a big mirror there. Hello. So here's the other wall. Let me back up. So this is kind of cool. This dresser was actually Ryan's grandfather's dresser. This thing is so heavy. It didn't look like this originally. It was actually kind of in pretty bad shape, and we actually put it on Craigslist because we didn't have a spot for it at the time. And this guy bought it and said, well, I actually refinished furniture, and what if I paint it and send you a picture, and I'll give you first right of refusal if you want to buy it back, basically. So that's what we did. He painted it, and we thought it'd be perfect in the nursery, which it is. We got this little topper thing to put on there for a changing table, which we also got at Babies R Us, which has been perfect. So yeah, that's kind of a cool story and a nice little personal item now in the nursery. What else? Oh, got a little hamper action over there. But this changing table is fantastic. It's really nice because it can go right on a dresser or like a buffet table or console table or whatever. If you don't have the like a legit, I don't know what you would call it, changing table. This is the Owlet baby care sock. I've done a blog post on this if you want to learn more about it. I didn't use it that much with Michael, I'll be honest, but maybe we will more with Thomas. But basically it is a baby monitor, and it tracks it's a little sock you put on their foot, primarily at nighttime, where it tracks the oxygen levels and heart rate levels and alerts you if anything's wrong. And so it just kind of gives us mamas peace of mind to be able to sleep better at night, that our babies are safe. So little organizer here. I'll quickly show you the organization of the nursery drawers. These organizers are fantastic. I have them in Michael's drawer as well. But I just kind of rolled up all these newborn and 0 to 3 month onesies, which 90% of these are hand-me-downs from amazing friends. So they've been passed down from Michael to now Thomas. Little diaper action, more clothes. In this bottom drawer, it's kind of one of those double drawers, which is nice. So I've thrown in sleep sacks and the gowns that make it easier for diaper changing at nighttime. And then This drawer we kind of call our wholesale drawer. Tons of wipes and kind of leftover things to easily grab to replenish things as things get low. Let me stand on this side. So this is the other corner. Sorry if I'm shaky, I'm trying to be really still. This glider, polka dot glider, I'm obsessed with. It's a rocker. Lots of really special memories with Michael. We had Michael's monogram up there, so obviously again I had to swap and get Thomas the same exact monogram. So I'll link this glider as well afterwards in the comments if you're interested in that. And I think this moose head I got it, and the lamp I got at Hobby Lobby. They have tons of like woodlands, rustic stuff. Anyway, and right in this closet, I'll open these doors up. I have to keep them closed because Michael will come in here and destroy all the neatness that I've created in here. This bookshelf was actually in the playroom downstairs, filled with books, and Michael every day would pull all the books off. So until we get into a phase where he's not doing that anymore, it is now in this closet. So I realized how many hats I have. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at all these hats. But it's all kind of out and on display so I can easily grab it and see what I have. These shelves were built in when we moved in, which is really nice. But it's just more like crib sheets, blankets, swim diapers, that kind of thing. And I have some shelving up there of lots of extra diapers that will certainly be put to good use. You'll see these random dotted lines. This room was actually like an airplane inspired theme room when we moved in, and they've stayed. So maybe we'll cover that up eventually. Here's the other side, a bunch more diapers, and then a couple of hung up clothes. And we just got those like dividers that show 3 to 6, 0 to 3 month, all that good stuff. So yeah, that is the closet. And I think that's the bulk of the tour. It's kind of a small room, but definitely covers all the things that we need. And anyway, we purposely kind of picked the smallest room just because with a nursery you don't need a lot of space. I did want to mention, as I mentioned earlier, obviously Thomas will be in our room for the first, like, I don't know, 6 to 8 or 10 weeks. So we have a pack and play in our room, and I wanted to show you a cool thing that I've put together. Sorry, I don't want to move the camera too much before we dig into the hospital bag. This thing is pretty awesome. It is called a utility cart, and you can get them on Amazon. You can get them, I think IKEA has them too. They come in different colors, black, teal, white, cream. There's another version that has a handle on the top. This thing is awesome. You can use it for crafts, like in a playroom would be awesome. In an office, you could do anything in here. But anyway, this is going to sit right next to the pack and play in our room, which will hold kind of all of the diaper necessities, postpartum necessities. Anyway, so I don't have to come running in the nursery each time. This will kind of just wheel in and hang up. Look at these tiny little newborn diapers. Oh my God. So this will hang out in our room. So I will link to that cart as well if you're interested. Okay, so we can dig into the hospital bag. Let me just, give me 10 seconds here to get reset up and throw my phone up on a tripod, and then we can dig into this bag here. Okay, I think we're good. Is everyone still with me? Hopefully. And I'm just gonna sit down on the floor here, which is easier said than done with this big old belly, but we're gonna roll with it. All right, so I know you're laughing. All of you experienced moms out there that are, sorry, the light is a little crazy. This bag is humongous. I know this. this is the bag we used for Michael, and you would think that second time around I would trim down and have a much smaller setup, but no. There are a couple of bulky items that I'm not bringing that I'll mention at the end, but in all fairness, this bag has my stuff, all of Ryan's stuff, and all of Thomas's stuff. So it's kind of an all-in-one. I was trying to consolidate so we didn't roll in there looking like the Clampetts like we usually do when we travel anywhere. So now we just have one big bulky bag that's going to go in the room versus a separate bag for me, Thomas, Ryan. So anyway, less things to lose and keep track of. So I'll dig in this in a second. I do have one additional bag. As I mentioned earlier, we had an emergency C-section situation with Michael, so we are likely going the C-section route with Thomas. So I kind of have a bag, which, P.S., I don't know if it's backwards because I'm in like selfie mode or whatever. How cute is this bag? One of my girlfriends gave this to me. It says capture everything, then post it immediately. So anyway, that is story of my life. So I have a quick small little bag that I'm going to walk in with. So if all goes to plan and we go in on March 9th, I'll just have this bag and we'll probably just leave this one in the car till we're settled in our postpartum room. Just so we're not rolling in with a bunch of stuff. So I'll quickly go through this. Obviously, most important things first is a little tripod and a new camera that I just bought, a point and shoot camera that is amazing. It's a Sony RX100 Mark V. I will link to it. Guys, if you're looking for something that can fit in your pocket, that is like your top of the line point and shoot camera, you can shoot in manual on this thing. It's got like a flip screen on the back, 4K video. I mean, I can shoot down to a 1.8 aperture, which is amazing. So anyway, we'll be using this in the birth room and just in the hospital, and I'm not having to lug around my big DSLR and lenses and all of that stuff. So I will link to this camera if you're interested. Charger, all that good stuff. This little pouch I've brought that has 2 checks. I don't know why. To get a birth certificate at the hospital, I think they only take checks or something. I don't know. We brought checks last time, so I'm bringing checks this time. And then some cash and coins for the vending machine, because who doesn't want snacks while you're hanging out at a hospital for 2 nights? I have my lovely little labor and delivery gown. I wore this with Michael. Got this on Amazon, blue with white polka dots. And what's really cool is this top part unbuttons, so you can do skin to skin and all that good stuff. So I will link to this cute little gown if you would like to get one for yourself. It comes in pink and I think a few other colors. Shoes and just my kind of arrival outfit. So this little bag, I'll just toss everything in, and once we get into postpartum room, we'll lug this thing in, and by we, I mean Ryan, and we'll be all set. I do have a little big brother gift for Michael that's got some fun things in there, so we will bring that along with us as well. Okay, digging into the bag. It's a lot of stuff. I won't open up each one because we can kind of figure out what's in here. But this is all Thomas's stuff. I kind of kept it separate. So up here we just have some onesies. I have a few hats and mittens and a swaddle blanket. And in here I have a few of the gowns, the kind that don't button, so at nighttime we can easily just slide up the gown and change diaper without getting him too riled up in the middle of the night. Some sleep sacks, and what do I have in here? A wubba-nub. So that's kind of Michael. Whew, I'm going to be doing that a lot. I have a feeling this is a lot of all of Thomas's stuff. So he's squared away. My stuff, this thing is awesome. If you follow me on YouTube, I've done a review on this organizer, and I'll link to it in the comments as well. But it's one of those hanging toiletry bags that is fantastic. But anyway, it hangs like that, and these sides open up. But I've filled this with any and all necessities that I think I will need for 48 hours. With Michael, again, we did have a C-section, but we were only in the hospital for 2 nights, so I've kind of planned for 3 nights, just because I don't know, with a second C-section, a little over a year apart, as far as what that looks like with recovery. But anyway, so we'll likely be there 2 nights. But any, hair ties, lip gloss, chapstick, lotion, all the, basic things that you keep in your toiletry bag. I'm trying to think if there's any like surprises in here that would be good for you to know. Hand sanitizer, yeah, just travel stuff. I did throw in here a trash bag for like dirty clothes to throw in, deodorant, anything else that's like earth-shattering, nail polish, because I'm growing out my nails these days, ladies. I've never had nails in my life, so that's cool. Soap. What else? What's in here? There's so many zippers and pockets, it's hard to find your stuff. But anyway, it does hold a lot of stuff. Hairbrush, all the good stuff. So I'll set that aside. These slippers I got on Amazon. It feels like you're walking on a cloud. So if you are in need of some slippers, I will post a comment on there. But I feel like I deserve some new slippers for the occasion. I've brought a lot of basically comfort clothes, let's be honest. I mean, I just had a baby. I'm going for comfort here. So I've got all kinds of comfortable things. Lots of just stretchy kind of sweatpants kind of thing. Some nursing tanks that I also got on Amazon that come in different colors. Hey, Shauna. Nursing nightgowns, a couple of cardigans, because it's freezing in the hospital when I was there, at least. Nursing nightgown. I have an outfit for like our Fresh 48 photos, which if you want to learn more about that, I think it was my last live topic where I talked about that. We are going to get photos done the following day of our of when Thomas is here. Another comfy cardigan, a nursing top, some comfy socks because that's necessary, a robe. What else? Oh, and I just have a going home maxi dress. So comfort is definitely the key. I'm not trying to dress up at all while I'm hanging out in the hospital. I did bring an extension cord for, I don't know, my phone or whatever, so to be able to like reach the bed where I am. I don't know. The washcloth, it seemed like a good idea. Pillowcases. They say if you bring your own pillowcase, it can't be white, so it doesn't like mix in with the other hospital pillowcases. I'm not bringing a pillow this time, just because it was too bulky to pack, and I'm not too picky about my pillows, but a soft pillowcase I am picky about. So I brought one for Ryan and I brought my own towel. The towels at the hospital are like ply sheets of paper. I mean, they're not very comfortable or absorbent. So this is one of those massive resort towels that you get at Costco that I will be bringing along for us. On Ryan's side, not as glamorous as far as clothes go, but again, comfort route, PJs, t-shirts, socks, boxers, sweatshirts, that kind of thing. I haven't really packed his day clothes. I'll let him kind of figure that out, what he wants to wear. And I did bring, I'm so much like my mother, I am bringing one of those bedside fans, because I need like the noises. Anyone, like, give me a like if you are, or a thumbs up if that's you. But I just need kind of some airflow. You're in those like tight quarters of a hospital room and need some kind of white noise in the background to be able to sleep. So I'm bringing that. And I think that is the bulk of what is in this bag. I did have a few notes. Day of, obviously, I'm going to pack some things that I can't put in here right now just because I use them on a daily basis. But this camera, in case I bring it out beforehand, to make sure to pack that. I am going to bring a nice cozy blanket. I'm going to clear my phone because it's always full and I don't want it to be full when the baby comes. Makeup, hair dryer, straightener, Ryan's travel kit, bring our phones and our chargers. I'm going to set my out of office and post that I'm on maternity leave when all of that comes down. And Instacart I put on here. So I did this yesterday, which I thought was a great idea, on Instacart, which I did a whole blog post on that. Go check that out. But I have like 12 items just chilling in my cart right now of like bananas, just random things that really mainly for Michael, that most likely we'll be running low on. This is mainly for if I go into labor before March 9th with our C-section. And if we're running low on any items, my parents are coming here to watch Michael, so I can get that delivered right to the door. And that's just peace of mind that Michael has his stuff squared away. So just a tip for you mamas out there if you're planning for your hospital stay. For Ryan, again, I'm going to have him kind of plan his daytime clothes or going home outfit or Fresh 48 outfit. And then as far as miscellaneous items, I am going to do, and I did this with Michael, I had a little basket with just some like random goodies and candies and just as a thank you for them of taking care of us. So I am going to get a big like 4-pound thing of candy eventually. I'm kind of waiting on purpose closer to the due date because, let's be honest, I'm going to dig into that bag and start eating away all of the Milky Ways and Snickers and all that good stuff. So install the car seat at 36 weeks, which is today. So I do need to get that newborn car seat in the car. And to pack snacks. So I'll have like a Ziploc bag of some snacks that we'll throw in there. What I'm not packing this time around, I'm not bringing my boppy. It's just really bulky and hard to pack, and it's just another thing to remember and to bring into the room, and I'll just use pillows and stuff for those 2 days. I'm not bringing my breast pump just because it is my second time around. I'll have all of that at home that I'll deal with. And pillow, I already mentioned, I'm not bringing pillows for both Ryan and I because, again, another bulky thing to pack and remember, and fills up a lot of clutter in the room because it's not a big room if you can remember if you've previously been there for giving birth. But anyway, that is the bulk of the hospital bag. If I've missed anything, let me know. Comment below if there's a must-have thing. And if I've packed way too much, don't comment because because this is just how my brain works, and I feel ready. We're gonna have this zipped in by the door here in the next week or so, ready to go. So peace of mind, ladies, is a beautiful thing. So hopefully this was a fun video. Hope you enjoyed. Pack Clorox wipes. Good call. I didn't even think about that. So I will grab some out of that drawer and throw some in here. That's a great idea. And yes, keep the ideas flowing. As if I could fit more in this bag, I'm sure I can make room. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And enjoy the rest of your Valentine's. Have a great week. When we tune in next time in 2 weeks, I will be like 1 week out from my due date. So it's going to be crazy. I'm going to be pretty scatterbrained, but I'm excited. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.